Hey there everyone, this is Jules. Just wanted to share a card that I made. Something really quick, it was really simple. I'm going to show you what I made really quick. I just used some regular white cardstock. I used cardstock from Walmart that is Georgia Pacific. Let me show you really quick the package. I use this cardstock for pretty much everything. This is the cardstock that I use. Let me back up the camera just a little bit. So I use this kind. It's 110 pound weight. They're the 8.5 by 11s. And I buy maybe 3 or 4 packs of these at a time. So yeah, anyways, they come in 8.5 by 11, and they are for scrapbooking, and they're acid free and all that stuff. So that's what I used. So I cut this down to make a square card. 8.5 by 11, so it's only 11 inches tall. So what I did is I scored it at 6 inches. So that I can have it to be shorter. So I had this space already available. I didn't have to clip it off or anything. So I had this which is about I think it's about 1.5 inches, inch and a quarter. So it was 1.25 inches smaller, this top flap. And so what I did is I grabbed some of my Webster's pages. This is one of the newer releases from earlier this year. It's Sunday Picnic and Everyday Poetry together in the one packet. What I did is I grabbed the sheet that I liked was, actually this is one whole sheet. This is not 2 separate sheets. It's one whole one. So it's divided there. So it's got the cherry blossoms and some writing and stuff. And on this side is this little scenic kind of a image. So it's got a little house with a little picket fence, some writing and some flowers there. So this is just one whole sheet. So what I did is I clipped it down so that the other piece of it, since they are 6 by 6, I cut down about a little bit of, about 1 inch, and I stuck it down. As you can see, like, you can see the pink on this side and you can see the yellows on that side. So I just dropped what I clipped off and put it back here on the bottom part of the back side, of the inside, because I used another piece of designer paper, and I just cut this border out. Now this border is a EK Success called Scroll Pattern. It's absolutely gorgeous, really cute. I just cut that out, and I went ahead and just cut this strip off, and leaving just a little bit of an edge so that I can glue it down onto the cardstock. And then that way, when I folded it, you can see the back side, and it wasn't just the inside white. I had that little strip and I didn't want to waste it either, so I stuck it back there. And I think it just helps with the color, just makes it look whole. So I did that, just one piece of designer paper for the top. Then I divided it with some of this little ribbon. It looks like a lace kind of a ribbon. And I just tucked it back there and brought it down here and used some Webster's Pages trim, this little blue there. And I let it stick out a little bit because I just didn't have the heart to cut off the whole flower, actually. I made a bow with the same lace ribbon, and I actually threaded some of this ribbon. This is some sheer ribbon that I think my friend, this is from my friend wrapped some stuff for me when she sent me some gifts, and she used a lot of this ribbon, so I kept it all. But I think I've seen this at Joann's, the little spools of them. So it's a little bit of cream. So I just threaded it too, right through the blue trim here, and tucked it underneath, and then used some of Walter Craft's new little itty bitty flat back pearls, and lines up down there just to give it a little bit of elegance. Use some of their little just the little pearl adhesives, that just the singular ones, and stuck it up on the sentiment, and using a paper punch. Oh, I didn't move that out. Using this tiny little paper punch. I love doing this. I just added a couple little flowers here to the corner, folding or curling the petals. So I added 2 there, and then I added 3 there. And this is out of the same paper that I used for the scroll. You see there's blue and green in there. It's really pretty. And then use that same blue and green floral paper for the flowers. And then I use it for the sentiment as well. And then I use another paper that is, I think it's the other side of this scroll one. No, it's not. It's a different one. So I use something that has like a light pink to it. So this is a little bit of a light pink. And I just use a dollar stamp that I found at Michael's quite a bit ago. Just his dear friend. And stamped it on the paper, and then I cut it out with my spellbinders. which is this one that I got at Craft Warehouse. It's the labels 18. I really like these. It's really cute, the pattern of that. Used a Melissa Francis keyhole, which looks like it's similar to these ones, but this was the last one in my pack that I had. But it's kind of the same. It just kind of has a shabby chic look. The little vintage keyholes, really cute. And I think that's it for the stuff that I used. So I didn't write in it yet because I'm going to use another piece of cardstock. Probably going to use something from the paper collection and use it as like a photo mat type thing, and get another piece of the white cardstock to write on, so it'll be just hidden in this white area here. So I'll have white cardstock, and then behind it will be some of the pattern paper to give a little bit of pop of color around the edges. But I tend to do that separate because I don't like to write on the card. I cut the paper out in the size that I need, and then I write on that, and then I put adhesive on the back of it, and then I will add the designer paper to it, then add some more strip of glue, and then I go ahead and adhere it down. So that's my card. I'm sending it to a friend, actually for the mom of the little girl that I made the little Cinderella card for. I was going to send the package out and didn't want to send it to just a little girl and nothing for her mommy. So I wanted to add, and she's been a friend of mine. I've known her for quite a while on YouTube. I think it's cute. And I haven't used Webster's pages for a card for quite a while, so and I wanted to add something onto the Ning site for the Inspire Me website. So if you guys aren't part of that, it's really cool. They have all kinds of stuff going on all the time over at the Webster's pages Ning site, which is called Inspire Me. There's a link on my blog and some detailed pictures of the card here, so you guys can take a peek. All right, guys, talk to you later. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye, you guys.